What's up? This is BirdyMcBeak, and we're just going to go to our capture options. Good morning. This is BirdyMcBeak on our road to the college football playoff. And we're going to be playing with the West Virginia Mountaineers. Actually, no, we're going to play with Penn State. You know why? Because that's where I was born, and we're going to play with the Penn State Nittany Lions with an 88 overall, 91 offense, and a 94 defense. Okay, here we go. Today is Saturday, and the date of the month oh yeah, it's the 26th, July 26th, so a little early, but we're going to be playing in Beaver Stadium. Shout out to my brother Ryan, he's a Beaver. But we got Ohio State. They're pretty tough. This is going to be a big game. Yeah, we started a slow season this year. We're 2-3, but we will be returning, playing against Ohio State 4-3. We got a bye week. Been a busy week at work. But number 2 versus number 3 here. This is going to be an interesting game for sure. Playoff implications for certain.
Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's out.
Ooh. Kenyatta Jackson. Nailed me.
On the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see perform.
That was really a very fast blitz. Cheapers.
Profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
He'll toss it.
All right, we pick up 5.
Pick up a 4 to the 22.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but
they got 5.
It looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Well, we ain't punting, so he didn't force it.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
All right.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it.
There you go. Here we go. Yeah.
And he's rolled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution.
Sure, that's okay. There was nothing that I saw that was available for the run or for the pass. So.
Any better than this defense has 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter, for goodness sakes.
Catch in the middle, it's Pena. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Running back searching for a hole. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
Right back to the well. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. And the
Yeah, yippee-yi-yi-ki-yay. All right, so that's the end of the first quarter. Our defense is doing good. I bet it's going to be real loud here on 3rd and 18. I bet that crowd is going to be pushing the sound meter.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds a man on the right. They got him free for
Wow.
a big gainer to the
Look at this tackle, though.
This dude is just exceptional in
man.
every facet. So fluid,
That's
such
too
a
bad.
great route.
It was
And a
good
big
coverage.
play
He just that was a big play.
Down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. Really, since then, Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games and how do they play against Ohio State, a big rivalry. Palmer, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game, but do they find a way to break through?
Yeah. All right. Nice defense out of Penn State. Thanks for getting us back in the game with some good momentum.
Settle for the pick and setting his offense up with the 24.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB.
Ohio State's not going to come in here and beat us. We're going to give them a game at least.
The option look. He'll pitch it.
Oh, good coverage here.
Bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's out. Fires it beautifully into the crosser. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quick spin on the line. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the footballs running.
There he goes. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Here we go.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Caught behind the line. It's Allen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Checks it down to the running back. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Allen.
There you go.
Working their way
I like this Penn State
closer,
offense.
a 3rd down conversion.
We're having a little bit more fun now.
26.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on 1st down, 2nd down, and 3rd down, as you saw right there.
Using his legs, it's Singleton.
Okay.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They'll immediately call timeout.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wants to throw. It's Allen.
Nice. Beautiful. So we're just getting out of bounds there, and
At the 13.
just a nice play. Really enjoyed that.
Athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Goes to the option. The pitch. Powers through the defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to power their way ahead.
Oh, yeah. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. There you go.
Really nice physical running that time.
That was fun.
Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown.
All right. I'm just glad to see that we have that 1-possession lead going into halftime. We did get the ball first, so I'll have to say we'll be getting the ball at halftime. After halftime. Glad that we got our 7 on the board.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Yeah, they're going to get real loud. They're the number 2 loudest place in the
And he
world.
takes
They're in the
this
United
from
States.
inside the 5.
They're like, their stadium is real loud. Alright, so coach suggestions. We're just going to see what formation the AI would have us use. They're using a nickel double mug. Okay. I'll do a load mug, and I'll do a cover 3 cloud.
So let's see how they
We're going
play in
to-
this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Bring it in. And the defense makes a play.
Yeah.
The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout.
Let's see if he resumes. I don't know.
Half.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in coverage, only rush 4,
Look at those
and
stats.
still get home? That makes you feel good if you're
throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, while they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's effective. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make
Good
that
D.
catch.
Third and long situation.
That was a dangerous deep ball.
The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the D.
He wants to go deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. The Nittany Lions will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sayin. He's going to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
This
good
offense
defense.
is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done.
Yeah.
The defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball. He just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Good D.
Trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right for the big play coming. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch. First down,
wow.
maybe a lot more. Well, they just drained all
It's always
the
those
suspense
fourth
out of the
downs.
fourth down conversion, moving the chains easy.
It's always those 4th downs, huh?
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a fourth down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that fourth down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Fakes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get the third down.
Beautiful. Good defense, Penn State.
Because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
The Buckeyes need to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Good defense. Good defense.
Way to end this drive. Decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Might be changing the route. They'll send the back in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to pass. It's Allard. Got his man out of the backfield. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Completes it in the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Oh, no.
Just what the defensive doctor ordered.
Well, I guess I just threw it inside a little bit too late.
What a good job of understanding. It's a passing situation. I drop back. I see it. I break on the football in zone coverage. Give me that route.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter.
Good game. Playing. This is NCAA 2026.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. On the ground, it's Peoples. Makes it past the marker.
Yeah, Peoples is fast.
Fast
Peoples. He's quick. I actually didn't have that right side covered as well as I wanted to, and he took advantage of it. That's for sure.
It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Allard. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That throw went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude. They didn't.
Now second down, and it's as if this crowd senses they can help them get a huge stop. They go to the ground. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Buckeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. They move on top here in the 4th.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Looking to throw, it's out. Throwing right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And I like it. Very smart defense. Understanding the clock. Understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep. Breaking on the football. Making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back. Let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson.
There you go. Good job, Hudson.
His molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's
Okay.
It's Hudson.
I'll take it.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Spits it out to the back. That's
There we go.
It's Singleton. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, and no doubt that's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drill.
Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Dropping back, it's out.
Oh, no.
Interception number 3 on the day.
That's crazy.
Taking it